Okay, we're going live. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, the truth is that this is just on us for not. Yeah, I'm just kind of like I agree with all that. Are you out?
No, I'm here. I just got back.
Oh, you in me or what? I was gonna say, what did they hit?
Who's our winner? We're looking for a winner.
I signed up for the
Oh, yeah, right now. Yes, actually, you should call out those names. Are you playing co-op?
You are.
Do we know who your opponent is?
Yeah, he's down the other end. Got curly hair. All right, and it's co-op session number 3, the final formal co-op session. So we need down here, I need Gibson's. We're missing, who is that? Gibson's? I'm about to give your spot away. Gibson? Oh, okay, come on down. All right, and then let's see, we already got Matt. We already got, and so we have that whole group, okay? I need Paul. Paul's here. I need Will Smith. We get the Fresh Prince in the house. Will Smith? Is someone punking me? Will Smith, you signed up for the co-op. Are you playing or giving your spot away? Where is he? Okay, I'm giving the spot away. Okay, I need Andrew Cooper. I have 3 spots for co-op. First 3 people to come on over and get some. We have number 1, number 2. I got 1 spot left. Number 3. Thanks. And who's playing Gavin? Who won the Gavin challenge? So he's not battling you? Okay.
Yeah, co-op's over there.
We're just gonna land.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Take care of those grab seats. We got 2 tables.
So while he finishes his tournament play, as Gavin has said he's going to let him do, we're going to come over and catch some of the setup of the co-op that we promised you as well, and then we will come back and watch if Gavin can defend his honor. So we'll bring it over here and let it be talked about.
All right, you guys all ready over here? Okay. Welcome to the co-op, guys. I'm excited to do this. Everyone's got their hero. Okay, you will be traveling this map in search of the fallen barbarian boss. He exists in one of these 3 tiles, which is these. We don't know which one yet. Okay, maybe so. Every step that you take through, every turn you take in this map, I think there's 2 turn order cards right in front of you. Turn order.
Oh, turn order?
Both of those. Yep, that, and right next to it. That one, perfect. Okay, so let's go first scenario setup. The player health is 35 minus 5 per player, so it's minus 20. It means everybody gets 15 health. Start. You all get 2 combat points and 4 cards in your hand. Yep. Oh, it's co-op, so feel free to lay them on out. You're helping each other. Where it says boss CP, if you would like to check that to 10.
Okay.
Okay, now here's what happens is, so we'll go through turn order. The first thing you do, actually let's find out who's first, let's just do it. Everybody roll 1 die. 5, a 3, and you guys roll again. Come on, Cardozo's. Okay. So you're going first, Matt. All right. So the first thing you do is you strengthen the boss. So why don't you give me that dial over there, the boss CP, you just toss it my way. So the start of every time anybody takes turn, he gets one more combat point. So the longer you're squandering around in here, the stronger he gets. When you eventually find him, the first thing he'll do is he'll spend all of his combat points to randomly just upgrade his board a whole bunch of times. Okay? Then you get to move and explore. You can move without restriction through this map. However, the first time you hit an unrevealed tile, you must stop. Or if you hit a battle, which we'll see in a little bit, you must stop. So in this case, you gotta stop right away. So go ahead and move and flip. And then we just do what it says.
Draw one card, Cascade Eclipse 1.
So you're at the Cascade Eclipse level 1, so you're gonna draw one card.
Right.
And then this little symbol means that you have to fight a level 1 minion right there. So we would shuffle these on up. I don't know if that's been done or not yet. And you're fighting a devilish imp. Is what you're fighting. So he has. I need a little circular these dials right here. This is combat points for now, but it's supposed to represent their health. So he gets 9 health. So we'll go to 9. And then the next thing it does, it says battle only if engaged. Your option right now is you may flee. So if desired, you can forfeit your income phase, roll 1 die, and a 5 to 6, you get to avoid the monster and he would go away. Okay. But you're going to fight him, right?
Yeah, I don't want to shame myself.
Yeah. So then you check if he has a first strike symbol, which is that little thing. So then he would attack first, and then you will get to go.
Okay.
So can you back up, buddy? We're filming. So he's going to roll, his AI roll objective is straights. So we're going to grab his 5 dice and roll. Right. Go ahead. And any 2 numbers in a row, he's going to keep. So 4, 5, 6, he's going to keep. And then roll the rest. 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll again. Last roll. Okay. So if he gets a small straight, he's dealing 6 damage to you.
Yep. All right.
Now you defend as normal.
Okay.
Stand tall. Yeah. You roll 3 dice.
All right.
Nice defense.
So, yep. So I deal 1 back.
Yep.
I prevent 1.
Plus.
And I prevent 2 with my Rising Sun.
So you stop 3 of his 6, so you're taking 3 damage. 15 down to 12.
All right.
He's at 8. Now you gotta go. Now when you go, it says complete a normal turn of dice roll in all phases. So we're working our way down here. So you get your upkeep phase, it doesn't matter. Oh, you didn't hit your passive, by the way.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
If you're the first player, you get your honor. And then you get your income.
Okay.
Draw 1 more. Yep.
All right. So spend all 3 right off the bat.
Ooh, okay. Big upgrade.
Upgrade the Torn Slice.
Nice. That's good, especially the co-op.
Yeah, start off basic. Now do shame tokens and everything else apply?
Everything, all tokens play just like you do a normal dice roll.
Okay. So you're going first. So I'm going to sell Wakizashi.
Yep.
And then I will shame on him.
Ooh, I like it.
Just up 2. Shame, and then I will go into my roll.
Okay. Oof.
That's the way to start.
How about that? Alright, which I just sold my Wakizashi.
I know.
So,
Wakizashi, go crazy, go Katana Slice, you got options.
I think I'm going to have to just go Katana Slice.
Alright. There it is.
Alright, and so I'm
3 of a
3 of a
kind.
kind.
No,
so,
not quite.
But I can use my, nope, I don't want to do that.
You could risk it if you want.
Well, but I want my honor.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
Alright.
8 damage.
Yep, so go 8 damage.
Now he defends. His defense says that he rolls 4 dice, and if he gets 2 vortexes, he prevents 3. Not. So he takes all 8, and he has 8 life. So boom, he's dead.
Shot.
1 shot. I like it. Okay, now you get the rewards. So you get 2 experience on this dial, and you get 1 free card.
Alright.
Now, there are experience and treasure chests that you will earn. The treasure chest, all of this goes into the loot phase, which happens at the very end of tonight's game. At the very end, all the treasures you got equal cards from the loot deck that you each get to look at, that you might want to purchase by spending your experience points. So you want to get both in order to permanently upgrade your deck as the game goes on. Okay, so then we go clockwise around the table. So you're up.
So I roll to...
So now you get to move any direction until you hit an unrevealed tile, which right now is just that one.
Just go to the one.
Yep. And by the way, this is just the demo scenario layout.
Okay.
There's many different layouts, and they're more interesting than this, but this was a good way to try out the game.
Yeah. All right. I'll go here then. And then I flip it.
See what it says.
I roll a dice. On a 1 to 2, I get entangled. 3 or 4, I gain a barbed vine. 5 to 6, I get an XP. I get an XP.
Nice. Well done. So
Nailed
we're up
it.
to 3 XP.
And then since there's no symbol, there's no bad guy then, right?
Yes.
Right.
So then because that happened, you're not fighting anybody. Your turn is over. Cool. And goes to the next player. Clockwise, your turn.
Gotta move your first person. Gotta move your person first. You can either go to either two.
What do you think? Gonna shoot for that one? All right.
Oh, gain 1 CP, yay!
All right.
And then
Discard 1 card randomly.
Oh, we're missing treasure chests out here, by the way. No. Okay, so because we're on level 1, we take 3 of the level 1 treasures and 3 of the blue treasures, which are better. We're gonna randomly, mix these all up, and then we're gonna lay them out according to this map. So there will be one here where you just were, one here, and one up over here. As soon as you move to a tile with a chest, you immediately collect it. So you flip it over. 2, nice.
All right.
Excellent.
So,
Randomly discard, sure. You can use that one.
So the next person that's going to come along, unless you defeat the participant, they're going to join that battle.
is this my max health?
No,
That's your starting health. You can, like normal dice rolling, you can always heal 10 above your starting health.
that go this way and that way.
Doesn't he get,
And so
before he does that, don't we pull the monster?
Yeah, yes, we gotta actually flip. It's an instant, so it actually doesn't really matter. 'cause it's
Okay.
an instant. But yes, it's a blue monster, and you're fighting a Chaos Elf. Use the health dial, please. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so the Chaos Elf, it's a level 2, it has 12 health. And you're also looking for strength. It does not have first strike though, so you're gonna go first. Roll your dice. What do you got? Yeah, 2 6s, 2 swords. Well, are you leaving much?
Yeah, there you go. We've got overpower, roll 3 dice, and if you hit for 3 power,
Whoa, you got a overpower.
That's what he's rolling.
Oh, that
three
is
dice
his
for,
overpower. I missed it. Okay. So, well, he gets to defend himself. So he rolls all 5 of those dice.
I don't know, he doesn't. He comes back to 12. Let's see if we can put that in half.
So roll all of them. Let's see what happens. If he gets 2 vortexes, he prevents half. And he did.
3 down.
So he only took 3 damage. All right. And now it's his turn. So he's rolling. He's also looking for straights. So go ahead and give a roll. And none in a row. Perfect. So you roll them all. 3 and 4. So those 3 and 4 will stay. Roll again. Last roll.
Roll for him.
2, 3, 4. Nothing. Nice job. Nothing. So he's still alive, but then it passes your turn. So now, yeah, so you're engaged. So you have 2 options. As you come down, you can either explore a new tile or help him fight that thing. It's up to you. She's like, fend for yourself, buddy.
No, I want to do this.
So 1 CP, 2 XP.
And 2 poison.
Here's our 2 XP.
Yep.
You get damage to join. Okay.
All right. And no minions, so that's it. That's Matt's turn.
So, I'm gonna go for that chest.
I like it. What chest is
You
it?
good with this chest or you need some help?
I'm fine.
You're all right?
Good to go.
Barbarian?
I got
Okay.
mine. I can kill him with.
Okay. So is there any order here? Should I
Just flip the chest, see what you got.
Okay. It's a 1.
One, okay. So you immediately put that on your pile.
Okay.
And yep, flip the tile.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So 1 CP, I'm at the Coliseum. Effects of this event apply to all players regardless of location. If multiple players share a tile, spawn only a single minion. And it's a graveyard.
So the effects of the tile are 1 CP and a minion. So everybody gets 1 CP and everybody gets a minion.
Now, does he get another minion?
No, it actually says on here, unless you're already engaged. So he doesn't get another one, thankfully. But now you're all fighting. So set their health dials to what they are.
And then do we all go at the same time, or do we take
Nope,
turns doing it?
everything this is always turn-based.
Okay.
So Matt finishes his turn. So this does have first strike. Yep. So Warren Harvey's going first.
All right.
We
So
need those
where's
dice
our?
over there, buddy?
Let me get your.
All of them.
I'm not going to use those dice. That's a terrible roll. All right.
Oh, he got 2 vortexes. So his A objective is all 5 yellow vortexes.
Okay, so he's going to keep these.
And he's going to hit you undefendable damage with them.
Oof.
One more. Stop there, Matt. Come on. One more.
That's that.
4 vortexes. 4 undefendable damage.
Ouch.
All right.
4 is a big
I
deal. when
always
you
roll
only-
good for the minions.
Yes.
Just- the minions
Right?
roll- yeah.
What are
the
you,
minions
you
roll
down to
great.
8?
I'm down to 8.
Okay. Now remember, it's a co-op, so you can and should help each other out.
Yeah.
As you go through this game.
I.
It was undefendable, so he didn't defend,
Yep.
but I like the way you're thinking, buddy.
All right. So I'm going to go right into my roll. Oh wait, I never took my income phase.
Right.
All right. Well, we're going to keep it simple and try to go right for it. Oh my gosh. So one time I don't roll basic dice. All right. So 7 damage.
Oh, wait, I use the defend.
Yep. So there's 3 of a kind.
Nice.
So he will take a shame.
And what's her defense say?
Defense, roll 3 on, what is the star?
Vortex Fiona?
On Vortex, prevent half incoming damage. No, it's 3. All right.
Half of it.
All right. So only takes, is it, yeah, rounded up.
You prevent half. So you did how much damage?
I did 7.
She stopped 4.
Yep.
So she takes 3.
3 damage. Yikes. I like it when I can finish a battle in one shot.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I have to fight him first, right?
If it says first strike, it does not. So yeah, you get to go first.
Okay. So then I just do my regular turn.
Yep, full turn.
Okay. Grab that. These. Okay. And then I guess I'll do my attack roll.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just do this. That was your second turn, right?
Yes, it was.
So 4, 8, 9. Okay.
All right. We gotta roll it. It's not bad. I guess I can just go to shoot him.
Were you supposed to get a reload?
Oh, it was. You're right. I'm gonna re-roll this one. One more time. Ooh, that's a bummer. What do I got? I'm gonna spend 1 CP and tip it down to that, so I can do 5. Tip it down to it was a 6, so I can tip it. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. All right.
Don't play that. That's not helpful.
Alright, put that right there. And then I guess I'll do 4 damage. And so it gets the defense roll.
Yep.
3 dice.
The good news is this is taking all the damage no matter what, but it could poison you.
Yeah.
Parting gift here. It rolls a 6. No
Nope.
6.
So he takes all of my 4 damage.
And you can reload if you'd like.
Oh, I should. Right. I should use my reload. I do 3 extra, so I do 7 damage to him.
Nice. Half health, nothing in return. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Alright.
Now you get attacked.
All right, so
Viper's looking for 2 slashes, 3 slashes, and a 6.
all right. Oh, he already got it.
1 roll.
So he inflicts the poison on me,
Yep.
and then I take 4 damage. Where's the poison?
I got you there.
Oh, and I get to do my defensive roll,
I
right?
do, yep.
So then I roll for him 2 on it?
Yep.
Okay.
It tells you how many. Yes. Oh, your defense, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
So then
You
I
won.
beat
All
him,
right.
and then I can prevent half of it. So
Or hit it back. It's up to you.
I'm gonna hit him back.
All right.
I'm gonna hit him back. Take 3 from him, and then he did what? 4 to me. Okay.
Yep. 11. 4 health is a lot of health when you start to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poison.
Every time you play a turn, you can lose 1 health.
Okay.
What if you have 2?
Yep. So this is where we really should help each other out. So if anyone has cards to like get rid of poisons or anything like that,
Double up.
do that. Okay?
That's transfer it onto your monster.
Absolutely you can. But it happens at the start of your turn. So unfortunately that's not that helpful for you. But you could transfer his off and save him a point of damage if you want.
I think I want to stay on the board. I want to spend
Trying to help your teammate win?
Okay, here you go. Easily go for that.
Now, can you transfer the poison to a minion?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. And for cards clarity, minion counts as a player. So if it says a chosen player is inflicting poison or whatever, minions would count in that case.
I don't know if I want to heal or not. Because I can heal and gain a lot of health.
Well, you're starting with a little health, so you could save us if you like tank up.
I know, but I've got
That's got a
campfire.
point.
If you guys don't know what campfire does,
Have you played it already?
no, I haven't.
Okay.
But I know what it does. So if you put one beating this guy, you can roll 2 dice, just not going against him, roll 1 dice. So just in emergency, if you have like 1 or 2 health, use it.
What are you doing?
I'm going to highly not go for it. I'm going to roll.
All right.
He's got 9 health.
It's only 8. If you do smack, you're short 1 no matter what.
Yeah, I guess it's going to be okay. But he might do a lot of damage.
All right. 6 damage?
Yeah, I guess there's 6 damage.
Roll his defense.
Oh, there.
Okay.
No! Ah!
You got it.
Half, that would be...
So he takes 3. And he's still alive, and now he attacks
Now
you.
he gets to attack me. Or
He's looking for straights.
straights. Yes, no straights. This
Yeah.
is awesome. Straight guy.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's a small.
Great on 1 roll.
6.
Oh!
Wither.
So wait, hold on. So this is where you guys should consider, do you want to help anybody out here?
Yeah, anyone got it?
Well, the better deed doesn't.
Do I have better
Like a tippet, for example, might be a very good
That's
idea.
So I'm gonna tip it. That way you don't get the full
Yeah.
straight.
Oh, for 6?
You can tip whatever one you want, so it's not the right one.
There you go.
I tipped that middle.
2.
There you go. Smart play. Now you get nothing at all.
No damage.
But wasn't that only his second? No, it was his third roll.
That's 30.
I don't get wither. Okay.
Nice
Avoiding a
save.
large straight is
Go.
a good,
Your turn.
nice thing to do.
93.
Pass has just reached 20 CP.
You decided to go to calls.
I know.
The greed of the chest.
It was it's.
And that always seems like that's where the Coliseum is.
CP? This is your CP. He has 2 CP. He has 2 CP. So for example, like let's say you knocked him down, or you stole his CP, or you played constrict, or anything else that an opponent needs CP to deal with, he has some to deal with it. So if you played something that like took 1 of his CP, for example, then you would put that on there to show that he only has 1 CP left. So you could actually knock down a minion and they can't attack you.
4, 5, 6, large
Well, if you
straight.
played knockdown, you know what knockdown is? It's that status effect. Yeah.
And deal 8 damage. Wait.
What happened over there?
I got large straight and I'm dealing 8
Ooh,
damage.
nice. Did you take your poison damage?
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
I did.
Blind and evasive.
Wow, hard straight. Nice job.
Nothing.
What's his defense do over there?
Defense,
Oh, that's 4 dice.
4 dice. Deals on the slash 1 damage. The vortex prevents 1, and the 6 prevents 1.
Prevents 2, 3. Wait, so 3 and I deal on 1.
Yep. So
One.
you take 1 damage, and it prevents 3.
Yeah.
Right.
It's 5.
Yep. Okay, you done? That's turn?
Wait, was
Boss gets CB.
So are there like monster tokens
Wanna use
at all, like to
transference?
denote?
There's not. If you're engaged with a monster, you can't leave, and if anybody else tries to pass through, you know you're engaged.
Oh,
with a
okay,
monster.
so I couldn't
Okay.
flee.
So go ahead and sell your
You
CP.
could flee. If you do that, the monster's
Go ahead
gone
and spend your
forever.
CP.
Oh, okay.
Take 2 off.
Take 2
But
off.
if you don't get the flee, you still gotta fight, and now you don't have anything. So it's a
You
risk.
put poison on him or anyone else, or whichever one you like. You can give him the poison if you want. Yep, there you go.
How much life does that harpy have left?
3 or
Five?
5.
This is a 5.
6. They're all close. Okay.
Alright. So, first strike. So,
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
this is how my dice have been today.
Oh, no. Okay. So how much damage is that?
So this is going to be 5 undefendable.
So your teammate has 8 health. I'll take 5 undefendable. Someone have a prevent or
I
something?
have 5 wild.
No one has a prevent 6 or anything that can help you out?
Nothing.
Oh, it does.
You can triple up. Oh, yes.
Alright, so it kind of looks like I'm kind of thinking I've got to take some damage here.
How much you taking though?
I got to take all 5.
That's what I know things you don't.
Alright.
And she's also like,
Oh wait, and it does has shame, so it does 1 less damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so then I will take my income phase.
Where's the white one? I have no idea. Go look on this. Either it's there or it's right there.
Alright, and the Vegas baby. Get 2. Alright, so then I'll go into my roll.
Yeah, until I get somebody who's not.
So 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright.
No, they haven't found him yet. Once they find him, then they'll be able to.
So-
find him.
Alrighty then. I'm going to draw another person to challenge me that's not in the tournament. So if you're in the tournament, tell me you're in the tournament, and then I don't have to play you.
Or they can forfeit.
Yeah, or you can forfeit the tournament. But if you've made it this far, maybe you want to stay. Alright, so number 509. 509. Alright. 478. 478.
No, I have 485 or 486. I have 487.
498. Oh, sorry. Okay. 498.
Tip it.
You're -1.
All right. Brings out a dinner. 294.
So wild.
All right. Don't blame me. Get wrecked.
Okay, so we're going to leave the season 3 in action right now.
Did you?
We're going to watch Gavin try to renew his victory.
Are you done?
So we'll come over here.
Yep, if I do a cut,
As soon as we can get a name, we will.
I just got to stack my deck. So twice as wild on top.
That's right.
More wild in there while you're at it. There you go, the promos.
Promos are legal, yeah. Throw the promo tokens at it.
As long as there's one.
So any other surprises that the man, the myth, the legend, Gavin can unveil or hint at?
Okay, this time the surprise is going to be I'm not going to make any mistakes. That'll be the big surprise. There you go.
Oh, hey, he's got his cheat token. Has his cheat token.
All right, is he coming?
Yes. We saw him. There he is. He's getting stuff ready. Yes, he's going for his special mat. He's pulling everything. He's pulling out all the big guns.
All right.
What's the official name?
Simeon.
Simeon. How do you spell that?
Simeon.
Okay. S-I-M-E-O-N.
All right, let's see here. Artificer. No, I need that.
So we have Simeon versus the man, the myth, the legend, the mad rooster himself, Gavin.
Two. Let's see here. Who do I want to play against Artificer?
You're not so much playing the artificer, you're playing Gavin. It's a different thing.
Well,
Super artificer.
Oh, and the fans are showing up. No pressure. You know, we could just, going with Huntress. Huntress versus our bot versus feline. Yeah. Oh, going with the Dad card too. The Primal Force versus Electricity.
no promos, I'm assuming.
Hey, we allowed him. Or he allowed it last time. Yeah, so far, yeah. I might bump into him once in a while, but he doesn't mind that. Simeon with the Huntress. Gavin with the Artificer. Setting it up. Gavin's feeling the burn. He feels it. Ultimate this time?
What's that?
Ultimate? At least one or two?
I'm hoping so. I don't bank on ultimates though. Can't win with hopes and dreams, right?
Now, I'm good at getting straight, so there's that.
Really? Yes. You know the math.
Benny,
Okay.
you need to stand a little back.
256. 256. You're 256 grade.
Grab a chair and put it right next to that.
245 is better.
I'm going to go higher than spread out.
Yeah, 245.
We're going for an aerial view of this one.
You have to get at least you have 50-50 chance.
Well, that's pretty. Oh!
6 and 6 for the roll off.
5.
You got it. All right.
All right, Huntress going for first blood first. Round 1, fight. Or actually, it's only one round, so round 3, fight. Lining it up. He's thinking.
Go ahead and play Brazilian.
Fires off Resilience. Pulling out Naira's Bond.
Slash.
Hack and slash. Starts off with 2 bleed on Gavin. Even before the dice are rolled. Naira's Bond and two bleed.
4, 5.
And the large straight that he called at the beginning of the game has shown up. Again, Dice Throne Con 2019, sponsored by Large Straights, Small Straights, and every straight you can find.
Okay.
Only in Dice Throne.
9 damage because Nearest out.
9 damage nearest Bond. Roll on the defense. Pulls out 2 3s, 2 4s.
All right. Turn.
Gains the nanites from it.
Yep.
All right. Rolling for my blades. Remove 1. All right. Oh, and you. Oh, 7 damage. Yeah. So 43.
It would be 9 damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 9. I'm at 40.
40 to 50.
And I get a. Okay, so I'm going to
Deep in thought about it.
get that out of here.
40 to 50.
Actually, I'm going to spend it immediately and heal Nira too.
Okay. No problem. And I'm going to.
Now, important to point out, Naira's now down to 1. This early on. So 7. Glasses, sorry. 7. At 7, we're doing fine. Never mind the announcer on that telltale numbers upside down and on a chair. This breaks every fire code and can't happen here right now. And yes, if you're listening in the background, Aaron Hine has not paid attention to what his music's playing, and we've been on a Weird Al Yankovic kick now for a while. Here at the tail end of Dice Throne Con 2019. 2 6s right off the bat. 3 4 or 2 4 5 6. Lining up the decision on what he exactly wants. Two 4s and a 3. Looking at the cards, trying to let them decide, will they help him out? Pulls out a same Z.
Schematics.
Goes schematics. Draws 2 cards.
And game 14.
Health now at 42 for the Artificer.
And I'm going to spend 3 to full advance.
Advances the shock bot.
And
Again, the Artificer is one of those characters that are long-term play. The longer it goes, the more it benefits the Artificer as he can set the playing field for him. Huntress, very, ferocious, going for the bleeds, going for the max damage that can happen right away. Naira being a huge benefit, and it's in at 7 health. That's going to definitely benefit in case she needs to tank for the Huntress herself.
I got.
Playing triple up, sells 1, plays triple up.
Oh, and also, Chris Potter's first round, which was good. I was up against the vampires. They ultimated the first round.
oh man.
And they had like 56 health, and I was dying.
All right, so now we're sitting at 50 to 42. Has cell phone, some from CP. Had an abundant cards from the triple up there.
A lot of us got buys. There were a lot of buys. A lot of people that sucked at
Yeah, of course.
First roll is 2 2s, a 5, 4, and a 6. Simeon playing the Huntress. Yep. Simeon's child cheering him on. Keeps the 4, 5, and the 2.
Yeah, I already got
Pulls out the 3, the small straight again.
Alright.
Second roll? Third. Yeah.
Small straight, I inflict bleed, and I deal 6 damage.
Inflicts bleed. Inflicts 6 damage. Gavin's planning something with the Artificer.
Yep.
Mentally, no. That was so good.
So, 4 damage, 6 damage?
Yep.
6 damage due to Nera's bond, or Nera being on the field as well. So the 4 becomes a 6. Roll of defense. 2 wrenches and 4.
And so that's 6 damage. 36.
So now the Artificer down to 36. Naira still at a solid 50. Or sorry, Huntress at 50. Naira at 7. Everyone on full on the side of the Huntress.
Join the fight.
I spent the nano
Got the Knights have the nanite bot now.
I don't remember.
I think you spent
Yeah, it's just okay. So I'll build this one, and so that's 2.
Right, pulls out the nanite bot as well as the shock bot advanced. Nanite bite is at basic. Flips the nanite bot over to an advanced nanite bot. Rolls for the bleeds. Takes a point, removes one of the bleeds for the good roll. Shiny rolls a 6 on it. Now out the heal bot. All 3 bots are out for the Artificer. Huge turn of events there. This could be a game changer. This is where the Artificer farts firing. Pulls up for 2 more synth on the instance. He's debating when, yes, he's going to do it. He's going to turn the hill bot to advanced. All 3 bots now are advanced. Now he's going for the roll. 2 1s, 4 5 6. Keeps the 4 5 6. Oh, debating it. We've got schematics is lined up. But the question this part, the schematics where he wants to go. I would say Artificer, one of the most complex players to play, definitely goes for the long game.
I'm gonna do schematics again.
Alright.
And Gavin's going to go with the schematics.
Okay. And so heal 2, 37.
Heals up 2 up to 37. Gains a synth.
Yeah, 4 cents. So, alright. Ready? I got 6.
And the second main phase.
Half turn.
Simeon draws the CP, does upkeep phase, goes right into the rolls. Has 1, 2, 2, 6, 6. Not quite the straights he's been rolling, but oh, those 6s are popping up. And Simeon's keeping them. Looked at his cards and he's keeping them. There's a third 6. Has 2 CP. 4, 5, 6, 6. There's going to be something pulled out there. Pulls out the 6-it. Looking at Farrell. Oh, helping hand. Gavin pulls out the helping hand. Is going to have him re-roll one of the 6s. Picks the top one. The 6 ends up being a 1. As he scours the board, seeing what he has, also glancing in his hand, see if there's something to change that. It is a whiff move. Gavin pulls out, stopping Farrell in its tracks. Upkeep phase. Card gets a CP. Rolls for the bleed. Bleed stays, hits for one more health point. We're now at 36 for the Artificer, 50 for the Huntress, still untouched. Naira sitting at 7, the max the Tiger can have. Artificer still playing the long game. Sells CP. 5, 5, 5, 4, and a 3. 3, 4, 5. The start of his straights, keeping it. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nails the large straight. Helping hand. Tasks him to re-roll the 4. One more left over. Gets the 4 again. Lands it. And that is why the Artificer, played by Gavin, is the man, the myth, the legend, known as the Artificer. Lays on the nanite. Going for 12 damage, and he says, looking in the hand, looking for the cards he might want to throw out as well.
I'm also going to activate my
I did that as well.
Okay, so heals up for 1 with the heal bot. Most people go for the shock bot under that. For the defense, it was a 6, a 1, and a... So literally healed up what he got back taken in defense. Glancing at it. So now the Huntress has dropped from 50 to 38. We've now got a 2-point ball game. 38 for the Huntress, 36 for the Artificer. Here comes the upkeep phase. 1 combat point into it. Now remember, right now, with Naira's Bond, if he was in the middle of a battle...
Oh, right. Sorry.
So you need to roll a 6 to get rid of it. So I am going to
Played what status effect to get the nanite out of there. Leaving him with no CP into the start of the rolls. Sold for 1. Rolls 2 3s, 2 4s, and a 5. So there's the straights that he was calling for earlier. Said he wasn't going to go for the ultimate. It was all going to be the straights. 3, 4, 5, 1.
Small straight.
Has a small straight. Inflicts the bleed again. He's checking his hand. Rolling for the defense. Gains a synth.
I'm going to roll 2 for my heal bot. That's the Hydra. 3. So I take 3. Alright.
Block, only taking 3 of it, so now at 33.
I'm also going to Robo Revenge.
Robo Revenge.
And so I block 2.
So block 2, back up to 35, and inflicts a nanite. So turns a small straight only into a 1-point damage. Small straight just into 1-point damage and inflicted the nanite. Both bleeds stay. Drops down to the 33 because of the bleeds. Oh, likes what he sees. Getting paid, ups it to 4 CP. And Gavin said, that's what I need. He's got something planned in action coming up here. Keeps the 6. Another 6. You can kind of read the writing on the wall of what might be coming up here. A third 6. Sells the CP for the twice as wild. 1 CP on the natural, or not an ultimate with the twice as wild. Does look like Simeon's got anything that can stop it. So now you're going to see the Sim starts come into effect, the nanite into effect as well.
13, 16, and healed. Oh. Yep.
Still counting it. So 16 points of damage drops the Huntress to 22 and healed for a point as well, now to 33. We now have an 11-point game in favor of Gavin. That ultimate nailing it. That damage goes right past the Tiger, Naira, and straight into the Huntress. No cards could be played. Now the Huntress back on her heels, but she still has Naira at full health. And Naira's bond, so can split it. No, sorry, does not have Naira's bond anymore. Use that to get her up to 7 from the 5 early on. Rolls 2, 3, 5, 5, 6. Deciding what to keep. But so that's the 2, 3. We're at 34 to 22, 34 for the Artificer, 22 for Naira. Rolls 2 2s. As well on top of it. Trying to decide what to take. Keeps the Spears. Has 2 2 3 3 5. Naira, Nanite on the defense. Gavin now with the Artificer at 27. Another nanite. Both nanites for damage. 3. The Naira takes the 3 damage. We're going to check the rules, but I think the nanite damage should have gone. Should the nanite damage gone straight to him, not to Naira?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, because it's not offensive roll damage, so the nanite damage goes straight to the Huntress. It's a status effect. Naira can only block offensive roll damage. Yeah, the nanites aren't being attacked. It's a status effect. Yeah, the nanites kind of count as just bombs going off. So the Huntress now at 19. The Huntress at 19.
Yeah, you got it. Nice. You picked it right. Oh no, they changed. See, you guys are changing them. You guys are sneaky, bro. Okay, Eureka. Okay, you are. So here's what happens. These campfires. Let me tell you if you ever need it. You can spin these before the start of the game. One night, or wait till you cross and you can all spend it.
1 bleed removed. The Artificer dealing 10 damage. Now all of a sudden the Huntress at 9. Now we can probably count on seeing Naira start to tank. There's the roll of 2. It keeps the 6s. Definitely, I think we're feeling an ultimate here. Picks them all up on the 3rd roll. Simeon with the Huntress. Getting there with 3 2s, a 1, and a 6. 6 damage inflicted. But now we have to roll the defense. Another synth into it. Using the Hillbot twice.
Unhinged 2 for 2. Pain response 3 for 4.
Heals for 4, so the Artificer only taking 2 points of damage this turn. Now to 24. Sorry about that. This is where we talked about earlier, where the Artificer having the long game. The longer it goes, the more defense and the more offense the Artificer can pull out of it. Huntress is going to have to go for some blood moves here in a second. We're sitting at 23 for the Artificer, 9 for the Huntress. Where the Huntress sat at 50 for almost 4 rounds before the first damage was felt by the Huntress or by Naira. Now with the bots and now with the nanites and the synth, you see Gavan slowly starting to chip away. Start of the roll. Keeping the 6. Has 4, 5, 6. Looks like for a Saul straight. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hits the lock straight. Twice as wild. Changing 2 of them. Goes to a 1 and a 1. Gavan checking his hand. That was the 3rd roll, so Gavan's got to see what he can change it into or not. This could have been a great twice as wild to make that save. So wild. Paying it back. Yeah. Instead, changes it to. I gotta get closer. I can't read the screen. Eureka. Okay. Oh. Sorry about that, folks. My glasses are not functioning well. So Eureka changes it to Eureka. Nira can take that damage.
Can she take all of it?
She can take all of it, yeah. And yeah. She takes all of it.
I thought she didn't have enough health to take
No. She just wipe her out. So Nira tanks the last move, takes it for the Huntress. Simeon staying alive, sacrificing the animal to the robots. 23 to 9. Now this is where the game changer is. And Ultimate here definitely puts it on its heels and rolls 2 6 right off the bat. And a small straight. Question is, go for the small straight or go for the ultimate? No, he's going for the ultimate. He wants to put pain onto it. Oh. Now what to do? 3rd roll. We don't know what's in hand right now. I'm sure we could look. He'd show us, but it's all right. He's going to think about it. This is one where you got to play safe, or that pulls out a 3rd 6. Could have something to make that a feral. Taking a look at it. Naira heals for 1. Simeon's getting out his card for the raffle, giving it to his wife. This is intense. This is for all the marbles. This is for Gavin's honor.
And we have number 313. 313. Going.
313. Nice try.
554.
Here.
Hey, we got a winner.
2 right off the bat. All right.
Okay. Number 266.
Change his pattern.
There you go, Lane.
Not quite Eureka.
At least one of us is a winner. Good job, dude.
One more time. Going for all the wrenches.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more.
He's got
This is specifically
1, 1, 2, 2, and a 3.
Catan box of chocolate things. You keep it actually it plays it half the time, and you keep whatever chocolates you win the game. Okay, this is for number 531.
7.
Winner, come on down.
10.
Should we do
10 damage on that one.
See how that's like.
See how much it back, because Naira the Huntress do not soak damage, so they're going to try to give it back a little bit of pain. And that's it. So again, the long game favors the Artificer. Simeon with the Huntress goes down, so this time, getting back to ground view. Well, Gavin?
Redemption.
Redemption.
It was well fought. You had me scared at the beginning. I was
Okay, that's it for now. Thanks.
terrified.
It's a good game.
Any thoughts?
It was intense.
And Drake, your commentating just makes it even more stressful.
That's my goal.
I
That's
want you to
my goal.
commentate every game of Dice Throne.
I knew if I let you last too long, these bots just
All right, so let's go on back over here. They've unveiled the boss. They found the Barbarian. Look at all those wonderful cheat tokens on the Barbarian.
All right, so I was able to do it.
real soon here, folks.
All right, I'm gonna get in there and take a good look.
It's my turn, so we gotta take my. You guys know how to apply damage and defense?
Yeah, I can do it.
Excellent. All right, so I got a Hakapure. I gained my honor.
Now on this, now
I got a backstrike. I got 2 shame to
every
inflict.
person now is against one boss. And a
then
lot
I
of people
heal.
have sat there and said they don't think that the boss, just being a fallen barbarian, would be able to handle 4 Dice Throne heroes that have powered up on this whole way. Now, mind you, our heroes right now are sitting there at only the Samurai with 15, the Moon Elf with 17, Barbarian with 27 is healed up quite well, and the Gunslinger looks to be at 21 as well. So they've healed up very well. Obviously, they stayed at the campfire till they got to the boss and then rolled their 2 6s to come up.
How much damage did you do?
Burns your teeth is pretty good.
I did 8.
8 undefendable, though, is pretty close to an ultimate, isn't it?
15 undefendable. It's almost twice as much.
But he's going to cheat that, and then he's going to have to
5, 6.
Amanda, okay. That's true. It's pretty low chances.
It's low chance, and if he does, you still got yours.
I mean, are you going to get another ultimate chance? Probably not.
I would. Yeah. She's hanging on another twice while and a 6.
All right, so we're gonna.
Now see what you're looking here.
You should do 6.
The players
This is
are helping each other out.
Yeah, sorry, never mind.
Okay, so then I've got my.
I think these shames go back to you, right?
Well, first he's going to try and cheat you out of this. So he spends a token and rolls a die.
Roll.
So just one?
Just roll 1.
5 or 6. Nope. So you successfully ult.
All right. So I use my honor. Well, it's only 1.
No, but you just gain 1 from this. Did you already have 1 to begin with?
No.
Ah, okay.
You should burn it, man.
Yep. So that's 14.
Yep, 14. And 2 shame. It's pretty good. And you also burned a cheat token, which is good as well.
Now, for the people at home that are listening, go into what the cheat tokens are.
Okay, so you guys can keep playing here. All right. Go ahead, Michael. So the cheat tokens, they start with. Oh yeah, he has a turn.
You need to play his
Sorry,
turn.
1 second. Actually, so
Okay.
wait. The first thing he's gonna do is he's
He'll
gonna
get back
gain
to
a
us in 1
combat
second.
point. So he's up to 4. Then he flips a card. If he can buy it, he buys it. Restore. Remove a random negative status effect from yourself.
What was
He's gonna do it. And what's the cost of that? One. So he pays it. Okay, now he rolls. So you're gonna roll all of his dice. He never ever re-rolls a 6. You first check to see if he has a small straight or a large straight. Then he'll keep that.
Okay.
Otherwise, he would have kept the 2 highest numbers, and then his next roll would have kept the 3 highest. But he's gonna keep that and keep going.
Did you play a buy?
Oh, jeez.
You're not supposed to roll large dice.
Yeah, no, this is the only way I roll awesome dice. Okay.
Your boss dice are always awesome dice.
Does anybody want to help that on out?
I got nothing.
He still has 1 roll left too, right?
Twice as wild.
Yes.
Piracy call.
All right. Well, what does the large straight do?
Large straight deals 17 damage and revives 6 damage in return. Or receives 6 damage in return.
I got twice as wild.
Well,
I mean, it's going to kill him, but it's going to do a bunch of damage to this guy, too.
You had
and I can backstrike it.
1. Okay, good.
Go out in a blaze of glory.
And then you got
You
two
guys,
and lost in a buy.
I think if you die this early, you guys probably lose this whole thing. Yeah.
I get better D. That's like it.
That's true. You could maybe. Oh, so actually. Yeah. You can maybe survive. You can prevent at most 4. He's doing 17. You have to perfectly stop all 4. No one has a prevent 6 or anything here? No.
Wait, I have. If I can transfer an evasive, that would help. But I don't have.
Oh, but you can't play 6 then,
No,
right?
Yeah.
No,
you can't transfer. It's not your turn.
Oh, no, but 1 less damage.
Yeah. Oh, right.
So you only got to roll 3 and you got a better D. You got a better D option. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
No, that's not what you wanted. So
And goes with Shane. Better D. You got 2 better Ds to play.
Yep, play yours. Okay, that's the 2 elements. 96 to live. Oh wait, actually, or 1 more. So he's only doing 16. You stop 2, so you're taking exactly 15. So you need to stop 1 more. Yep. So someone else has better D?
I do.
Michael's got it. Go ahead. Save his dad. There it is. And you have a life left. All right.
You get a shame. Don't you get a shame for that?
No.
No, because technically they better deed it all the way back to the thing. Now, if they kept the swords, they would have had Shane.
I've got a backstrike.
Oh, he used it.
No, but it goes in your deck. It's part of your deck.
Oh, okay. I get it.
All right. Okay. Then roll 1, deal half. Oh, half the value is damage. I thought it was 2. That's only 2.
It's 2, but it's 2. So you did, and then he took 6. So he took 8. Down to 68.
Hours.
All right.
It's time for a 68 damage turn.
68 damage.
Coming back around. Okay, Nate got sidetracked. Why don't you go ahead and tell the fans that are listening at home what the cheats are exactly?
So a cheat will allow the barbarian, fallen barbarian, to cheat you out of a big hand. So if you have an ultimate, he will play a cheat, and if he rolls a 5 or a 6,
No, they cut him.
he gets to make you re-roll 1 of your die.
Yeah, so pretty much your bad guys here get to cheat in the game as well. So when you get upset that they do this to you, of course, remember to blame Nate, blame Manny for this, and blame the playtesters, because we've all been cheated multiple times over on this one. And yes, we can finally admit that, yes, when I've acted like I didn't know what was going on, ladies and gentlemen, no, I did know what was going on. And this is the beauty that I've been biting my tongue about. So we're going to wrap this up here real quick, and we're going to find out more what's going on. Looks like our heroes are in a tight bind. I've been in this situation. What about you? You been in this situation?
We lost badly.
Yeah. So this is where it starts to bite. When you start dropping people left and right, losing your samurai this early is going to be intense. So, but we're going to get it back. We might be back one more time. If not,
here tonight?
this is officially Drake over here at Guys Roll for Throne 2019. Still a packed house. People are still playing, still having a great time. Now, well, actually, we will be back. We'll be back one more time for closing remarks. Cannot forget about that. We'll be back one more time for closing remarks. Everyone else, have a great time. Join us later. Again, Dice Room Cones. We've had the challenges. Gavin only lost one. The creators pulled out 5 victories. We've still got 2 demos going. And probably we're going to hear in the closing remarks when exactly we're going to get our hands on Season 3. So we're going to wrap up and kick it back out to some of the things.